to the top, you see the setbacks in the ornamentation. There's only one building that takes up more space and is larger. It's in Washington, D.C. Anybody know the name? Pentagon. Well done. Now, this was built in 1930s. Let's see, do you guys know who Marshall Fields is? It's like a department store, Macy's and Nordstrom's. He had 14 warehouses all over Chicago. He wanted them all under one roof. So he had this built for $30 million. Then in 1945, unfortunately, Illinois' second highest property taxes in the United States. Anybody on the boat from New Jersey? You're number one. Get excited, yes. So in 1945, he owed back taxes, sold it for $13 million to the Kennedys. Kennedy sold it in 1998 for $575 million. Not a bad return on investment. Now look over here, the Kennedys own this. This is Wolf Point. That is a Wolf Point East, that is residential. This building here, so concrete. Over here is our newest building, the Salesforce building. They have people working in it, but it's not completed. Now this is where Chicago was found. In 1830, the Native Americans came to Chicago, opened their first trades and tavern. They called it Chicagua. Anybody know what Chicagua stands for? Somebody said it's strong, smelly, wild onions. That's 100% correct. Yes. New York, home of the Big Apple. Chicago, we're the home of the smelly onions. Yes. Now, as we turn the corner, notice this is called the junction. Notice where all parts of the river meet. In fact, what letter represents Chicago? The letter Y. If you're looking at Wolf Point here, look at the cement, look above on the fence railing, you'll see a circle with the letter Y in there. Now this is Wolf Point East, another residential building as well. But let's turn our eyes to the left side of the boat, and we're coming up on River Bend. This is a residential building. They're all these apartments face east. They were built in 2002. They each paid $1.3 million a piece, and also their parking is $50,000 additional, and it's valeted because the building's so narrow. Now, who is the architect? James DeStefano on this building. But look at that, isn't it gorgeous? But then, boom, look what went up in front of them. Oh no, you know, like that TikTok video, oh no, that's what I think of, yes. So you do need to be careful where you buy in the city. They did know this would possibly go up before they bought. Now coming up, this is a cool building. This is Fulton Market. Now this is a residential building all the way up to the 80s, but before it, it was a dairy warehouse. We put cheese and butter in here. Now look at the sliding glass doors. You see there's 6 feet of concrete. Why is there so much concrete? Well, that's how they kept everything cool, and also there was a lot of horsehair and cork. So it took 6 months, 500 truckloads to remove all the horsehair and cork to convert that to residential buildings. Now here's our original Chicago cottages. Look at that, 4 original owners. Harry Weiss is the architect. He loved the nautical theme. Look back on it, it looks like sails on a sailboat. Now the other thing, these were built in 1988. They each paid $1 million a piece. They actually have their own private dock. They can leave their boat out all year if they wanted to, and parking. 4 original owners, one sold a year and a half ago, $2.6 million. Now back over to the right side of the boat. Look over here. This is the East Bank River Club. East Bank Athletic Club. We are on the river. We are heading north. I don't know if you guys noticed the water. Some of you are closer. It's very different, the water over here. Back in the day, nobody wanted to be up the north branch of the river. It smelled. It was disgusting. Nobody wanted to look at it. In fact, we never had windows on this athletic club. Then we cleaned up the river, and then they put in these beautiful windows. Now, what famous people have worked out at this athletic club? Anyone want to guess? Michael Jordan, yes, Phil Jackson, Scottie Pippen, the Obamas, Oprah Winfrey. You are 100% correct. Now look over here to the left. These are gorgeous, 70 European cottages. This is Kinsey on the Park. Look at this, 4 levels down below the garden area. 2nd floor with the balcony is the family room and kitchen, and all the way at the top, that is a master bedroom. Look at, they have a beautiful view, the balcony up there. When I do this tour, in the summer we do a 90-minute tour at 9:15. They get a little cranky with us because they're like, you're too loud. So it's like, but it's very private. Notice there's a fence. You can walk in there, but you do need to register and be out by 9:30 every morning. I still locked in there. That's one of my goals to do that. All right, everybody can hear me okay? Good. Okay, how deep is our river?
Nito.
22 feet. All right. Oh, let's look inside these apartments. This is always fun. Okay, this is an old printer's warehouse. Aren't these gorgeous? Look inside. You can see the brick on the other side. So, oh, look at, oh, she's always out. She's so sweet. Now what's cool is this used to be an old printer's warehouse. You can see they are now residential buildings. So we converted that. That's called adaptive reuse. Now on their first and second floor of those apartments, they each have 2 fireplaces. You know why? That's how they warmed up the warehouse in the wintertime for their workers.